Hari Om, Chapter 2, Verse 37 Sankhya Yoga, Philosophy of Life. In the last verse, Lord Krishna said, Hey Arjuna, your enemies will speak unspeakable words about your strength and valor, not only now, but for eons to come. Is there anything more pitiful than this? Even the weakest soldier will make sarcastic remarks on your strength and valor. Is there anything which can give more sorrow to a superhero like you? Arjuna, think. Now, Lord Krishna gives the first success mantra for the life. Verse 37. Ato va prapsyasi swargam Jitva va bhokhyase magim Tasmat uttishta kaundeya Yuddhaya krita nischayah. Ato va prapsyasi swargam. If you die in the war, you will go to heaven. Jitva va bhokhyase magim. If you win this war, you will enjoy the kingdom, the riches of the kingdom. Tasmat uttishta kaundeya. Therefore, get up, Kunti Putra, hey Arjuna, Yuddhaya krita nischayah. Fight with the determination. This sloka is a mantra for success for all, whether it is students, businessmen, army, or anyone. This mantra is a wonderful mantra. Lord Krishna says, Hey Arjuna, if you die in the war or whether you win the war, in both the cases, it is a win-win situation. If you die, you will go to Viraswarga. If you win, you will enjoy the riches of this kingdom. Therefore, don't get confused. You get up and then fight. This is what Lord Krishna says. In any field, there are only two possibilities, either success or failure. Lord Krishna says, success or failure in any work does not matter. How you do the work is more important than what is the result. After all, success or failure is the obverse and reverse of the same coin. If one succeeds, the other must fail. That is the beauty. Arjuna is a warrior. He has to fight a war. In war, only two things can happen. Either he can kill the enemies or the enemies can kill him. Hatova prapsyasi swargam. Lord Krishna says, Hey Arjuna, if you get killed, then you will reach Swarga. Already we have seen an army man never kills a person on the war front for his personal reason. He has no selfish ends to meet. He is not killing the enemy because of personal enmity. He kills the enemy because he fights for a cause. Arjuna is fighting for dharma. In that process, in case if he gets killed, or even if he does not succeed, he will reach Viraswarga, a place in heaven specially reserved for soldiers, like cantonment area in our places. In case, on the other hand, if Arjuna wins, then Jitva va bhokhyase mahim. He will enjoy the kingdom. He will enjoy all the richness of the kingdom. Palace, wonderful food, well protected by soldiers, excellent clothes, jewelries, respect from all people, wherever he goes, all this will be his. Hence Lord Krishna says, Hey Arjuna, it is a win-win situation, whether you win the war or you lose the war. Some people may not believe in Swarga or Naraga. In fact, nobody can say for sure whether there is Swarga or Naraga. Only persons who died and went to Swarga or Naraga can explain whether it really exists. For example, if a person goes to Himalayas, then he can say it was very cold, everywhere snow, wonderful, don't miss it, etc. But no one can say like this for Swarga and Naraga, because it is a one-way path. Once gone, then even if somebody remembers in the next birth and says about Swarga and Naraka, he will be sent to mental asylum. The only pramana for Swarga and Naraka is Shastra. Shastra confirms that they exist, and many other religions also support and hold this view. In spite of this, if one has no belief in Swarga and Naraka, then the following explanation probably may convince him. What is Swarga and what is Naraka? It is a very common saying. You can make a heaven or a hell out of your life. We have already seen what is sin. The agitation caused in your mind because of a conscious mistake which you have committed in your life. Throughout your life, your conscience will prick and make your life a Naraka. You can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't smile. Initially, your mistake will remain in your subconscious, and later, at one point in time, it will say, hey you did this. That is why you are suffering. Whether you repent or not, it will go on repeating this in your mind. This is Naraka. What is Swarga? It is the opposite of the above. If you do your duty faithfully and honestly, you get a tremendous mental satisfaction. A person who is pursuing his goal unflinchingly, come what may, the satisfaction which he has, no one will get in his life. His mental satisfaction and happiness cannot be measured. For others, he may look like a clown or a joker, but for that person, even if he fails in his goal, he will have a complete mental satisfaction. Example, many of our freedom fighters who fought for our freedom, they may have died without seeing the freedom of the country. Their families might have suffered, but the mental satisfaction they had, even if they have enormously suffered, no ordinary person can have or hope to have. If those people were alive at the time of freedom, the joy that they derive out of that freedom cannot be put in words. It is applicable to all those who forget themselves in their work and not for those whose goal is money. Examples are many, maybe a sculptor, an artist, a singer or a scientist. Hence Lord Krishna says, Arjuna, never mind about the success or failure. Do your duty according to your mental makeup. Whether you succeed or fail, you will have complete satisfaction. There won't be sorrow while performing the duty. There won't be sorrow if you fail or succeed in your duty. But if you fail to do your duty, you will jump into ocean of sorrows. You will repent for this. This is what Lord Krishna says. Lord Krishna says, the glory of life is not winning or losing the challenge. It is in facing the challenge. Life is full of challenges from birth to death. Everyone has to face the challenges on his own or her own. Getting up from the bed itself is a challenge. If you don't get up from the bed, then you have lost the challenge. Lord Krishna is calling Arjuna here as Kunti Putra. Lord Krishna is having the greatest respect for Kunti Mata. She is the best example for facing the challenges of life. Already in verse 14, this has been explained. Hence Lord Krishna says, see your mother. She faced the challenges of life with equanimity of mind. Still, she is facing the challenges. Be like her. Face the challenge. Lord Krishna finally says, hey Arjuna, get up and fight. It is a clarion call for all of us. When the challenges face us, directly face to face, most of us bungle and lie down. We criticize the entire world for the situation we are in. We blame the stars, we blame the gods, we blame the Shani god, we blame the family, we blame our parents also. Lord Krishna says, the only way to get rid of the challenge is to stand up and face the challenge face to face. I heard a Mahabharata story from Mahatriya. The story goes like this. Lord Krishna and Balarama were walking in a dense forest. It became pitch dark. Lord Krishna said, hey Balaram, I will sleep. You keep a watch. Then you sleep I will keep your watch. Exactly similar to a situation of a lorry driver or a bus driver. There will be two people, one will sleep, other will drive the vehicle. Then the other will get up and drive. Similar to that. Lord Krishna first slept. Balarama was keeping a watch. A monster came and roared at Balarama. Balarama, out of fear, he shrank. The monster's size increased. Every time the monster shouted or roared at Balarama, Balarama's heart and his body was shivering and his body shrank. The monster was growing in size. Balarama fainted at last by calling, "Hey Krishna." Lord Krishna woke up thinking it was his time to keep a watch. The same monster, now big in size, came near Lord Krishna and roared again. Lord Krishna smilingly asked, "Hey, don't shout. My brother is sleeping. What do you want?" Lord Krishna's size increased and the monster's size reduced. Every time the monster roared, Lord Krishna became tough and asking the same question in a stern voice. Finally, the monster became a dwarf or a Lilliputian, very, very small in size, and Lord Krishna was looking like a monster. The moral behind the story is, when you avoid what you must face in life, the challenge becomes bigger and bigger and finishes you. When you face what you must face in life, you become bigger than the challenge and you become successful in life. Hence Lord Krishna says, "Hey Arjuna, get up and face the challenge instead of running away from it." As I said in the beginning, this is a mantra, wonderful mantra, applicable to all classes of people, whether a student, army man, employee, businessman, family people, etc. This is the success mantra for all the people, without exception, whichever country, whichever religion he belongs. More the complication, more the interest, and more the joy for the person who is interested in the field. Again verse 37. Ato va prapsyasi swargam jitva va bhoksyase mahim tasmat uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya krita nischayah. Tomorrow we will see the next verse. Hari Om. Sarvam Krishnarpamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana.